Hey guys, another day, or evening at this point. It's been hot, God. It's like, right now, barely about to be 83 degrees. Okay, maybe 85. And it's about 7 o'clock in the evening. Remember I told you how where I live, it stays hot for a minute right now? And then I compared it to how in Vegas, it's literally like maybe 100 right now. And then at night, it gets to, even in the middle of the night, it's like 90 degrees. It's crazy, bro. Like the sun's gone. Why are you hot as fuck? Like it heated up the whole city to where the whole street is scorching. To where even in the middle of the night, it's freaking almost 97. Get the fuck out of here. But you know what? We're still doing it. I'm still working out and doing my thing. And enjoying it. As always. Then you could hear the birds chirping in the distance. Now, if you excuse me, I'll see you up there. It's kind of hard to talk as I'm going up a hill. I guess I'm just fat. Hold up. Hey, we made it up here. The drone footage was fun to make. I love it. Like I always say, and I'll say it again, best investment I've ever made. And look at this. It's just a beautiful evening. Beautiful evening. There's like a fire nearby because it's so fucking hot. But it smells good. I don't know about you guys, but I've always loved the smell of fires, like the wood that's burning, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't smell like a bonfire, you know what I mean? It's got the distinct smell of like a wildfire. It smells great. Of course, it could be too much if you're really close to it, but it's pretty nice right now. It's great. It's great. Anywho, this video is about, as you can see from the title, just, cycles, you know what I mean? Something, how everything's a reflection, right? A lesson. Until you get the lesson, the universe is going to bring you this lesson either in the form of a situation or in the form of a person. And when you learn that pattern, that energy dynamic that no longer is serving you anymore, you won't attract those similar people or frequency or whatever, situations. But it's depends on you and how much you're doing your work, your inner work. Because, like I said, as long as you don't become aware of whatever it isn't serving, it's going to stay in your energetic field, your kundalini that's going around your body. It's going to stay in there, keep on perpetuating itself in your auric field because you're unaware of it, and it's going to keep manifesting itself physically, whatever, until you become aware of it. Otherwise, that baggage is just going to stay there. And it's going to be harder to manifest, which you won't. But sometimes you just got to breathe and raise the awareness through breathing, of course. And that's where the power comes back. That's where you remember you beyond form. Because you see, life doesn't move in a straight line. It's like a spiral, right? Returning again and again, familiar themes. But every time you meet them at a higher level, wise, stronger, more aware. Whenever you meet these problems or similar dynamics, you keep manifesting. Right? Think about it. Have you ever had the same situation up here? The same person? Almost dropped my camera. Holy shit. I was gonna cry. And I was just like, fuck. But, the same person show up again and again, just in a different form. It's not a glitch. Rather, it's a spiritual recursion. Am I saying that right? Some shit like that. Tomato. Literally, it's the universe bringing lessons around so that you can finally get it. Not to punish you, but to prepare you, to refine you. Just gotta breathe, I ate a lot. I'm really full. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm better now. But I'm just full as fuck. Anyways, it's like climbing a spiral staircase. Each loop you take closer, or each loop takes you closer to your core. Each lesson, it's only bringing you closer to the real you. Each lesson you go through and learn, you're only meeting yourself at a deeper level. So it's all for you. So start paying attention. What behaviors and feelings or situations are circling back in your life? Once you become aware of whatever it is, what is it showing you? You know what I mean? It could look like the same relationship dynamics, financial ups and downs, losing a job, emotional triggers that never quite leave because, again, you're unaware of it. So how would they leave? So rather it's recognizing, because recognition is the first step to awakening, is the first step to releasing this baggage that doesn't serve, that hasn't been serving, but you've been holding on to it because you made it a part of your identity. But through awareness, again, it no longer has to have this hold over you, you know what I mean? That's when you really begin to shift, is when you let go of that baggage that is hindering you from manifesting what you want. So just breathe, especially right now, right? Like being on top of this mountain, all this air, this prana, this life force. Shee! And ask yourself, what is life trying to teach you through this situation that we're going through? Are you being asked to maybe trust more? Maybe trust yourself? Trust the universe? Because the universe is you, right? It's in the name, like I always say, universe. You know what I mean? Is it to forgive what you've been holding on? Because grudge isn't good on the heart. Holding shit is not good on the heart. If you want to get an open heart chakra, you got to let it go. When you seek meaning instead of blaming, you reclaim your power. When you get yourself out of that victim mode, that's when you reclaim your power, instead of blaming. So choose differently than what you did before. Set a new boundary. Set new intentions. Respond with presence. Sorry, I'm really full. God damn it. Not the programming. Respond with presence. I'm so full. I'm so sorry. Because every new choice you make, it becomes a signal to the universe of you saying, basically, I've learned this lesson. Release. I no longer need this in my life. I'm ready for the next elevation, the next chapter. And it's like, why would you need to keep manifesting it once you're aware of it, right? You're aware of it, so it's not going to be reflected in your energetic field or your reality anymore, because now you get it. Now you can let go. Now it's like, the universe will be like, okay, he sees, she sees. Well, there's no point to keep on putting this in their reality. Cool, new chapter, here we go. Because you finally became aware of it. So it's not that you're repeating your past, rather it's you are spiraling upward. Sorry, fuck. You know what I mean? So let each cycle refine you. Let it shift you. Let it change you. Every loop brings you closer only to your soul's essence, to the real you. It's each lesson you go through, you're only meeting yourself at a deeper level. So everything is truly for you. So it's not a trap. It's a map. That kind of rhymes. A map to the you, the real you, the higher you. Leading you. Everything you go to is only, again, redirecting you to where you should be. Redirecting you to the real higher you. Isn't that beautiful? I think it's beautiful. You know what I mean? It's like when you really understand that you ain't no victim. That's when true change can come, because you're no longer like, why? You're in, I see, That's powerful. Like, just basically remember, every turn is progress. Every chapter is unfolding the way it should be. It's not by accident. There's no coincidence. And every turn is deeper growth. So thank the universe, thank your guidance, your ancestors, everything, for bringing you to where you are now. Because I promise you, you've come far. You're not who you were yesterday, even though you think you may be. And you're certainly not who you were 10 years ago. Because if every moment is a new moment, and every moment you are a new version of yourself, because the cells in your body are constantly dying and being reborn every millisecond, and you are constantly shifting to different realities and potentials based on what you're feeling, thinking, and doing, then it's just like you really are literally not the same body that you were yesterday. Because again, all the cells are being reborn and blah, blah, blah. You are pure energy. Pure energy. You are the consciousness going through this form. And when you really connect to that consciousness, infinite self, the heart, you heal the vessel, you heal the mind. And yesterday's problems are no longer today's issues, I straight up just came up with that right now. I'm a fucking scholar. I'm a fucking philosopher. Fucking, you know. So, out with the old and in with the new. You know what I'm saying? It goes back to the same shit that I would always say to my friends in other videos. Every day is a new day. It's not the same thing again. It's just that we are used to... You can't create a new experience with the same level of thinking, right? So most people are clinging to an identity that they think they are, feeling the same emotions, thinking the same thoughts over and over again, because their awareness isn't as high as it could be. So, and because every day is a new day, they're creating the same reality and the same vibration because they're clinging to a similar story. You see what I'm saying? Because that's who they believe they are. So they're not able to go deeper. They're not aware that every day is a new day. They believe that it's just, same old shit, blah, blah, blah. And so they're just recycling it over and over again. Been there, done that. But as soon as I became aware that truly every day is a new day, every now is a new now. Even right now as I make this video, and as you watch this, it is a new moment. And you have a choice after this video to do something different, because it's not the same. And even as you are done watching this video, you are not the same version of you that you were before, because again, you're just energy. I know it's hard for the logical ego mind to wrap around, because it believes that everything is static. It believes everything is set in stone and solid and physical. But it's not. Again, everything is just vibrating really fast, making the illusion that it is solid. But it is not. It's not. And that's why aliens, if you will, at a higher density realm, whatever the other star systems, different planet, they're aware that everything is merely energy and it's not solid. They're aware that everything is frequency and vibrations. So they simply match the frequency and vibration of which they want to be, and they become it instantly because there's less resistance. Here on this plane, on Earth, on the Earth game, there's more resistance because of the collective beliefs, right? But if we were all to get together and remember our true or our deeper state of existence beyond the physical shit, if we were to get together and really remember that, then we could fucking do shit like that. But, we're playing the game, and we're on this timeline, and we're playing by the rules of this reality. To remember that you're more than this form. To remember, of course, only to humble you though, right? Humble, for sure. But, it's like we can manifest here, it's just a little bit slower. But it's possible, and that's your true state, is a manifesting being. So eat better. Take a good shit. Drink some water. Think better thoughts. Do better things. And that's putting you in a positive karmic loop with the universe. Keeping you in a higher optimal timeline, if you will. And remain optimistic. Good will come. And if you're aware that everything is a new moment, if every moment's a new moment, then why wouldn't you be able to attract new? I need to stop with the sodas. And I'm sitting there saying eat good and all that. I mean, I'm speaking to myself too, but you can see it in my auric field. I need to eat better, I drink too much sodas. I'm indulging too much in the sodas. Because my perspective is, we're having a temporary human experience in the spiritual realms. There's no soda. There's none of this. So let's just enjoy it. Let's enjoy being human for a bit. And yeah, sure, But moderation, you know, I've been drinking too much sodas and it's creating too much digestive issues. I'm noticing that's why I keep going, it's annoying, like my whole body's irritated. So I just gotta eat better. And it's the fried foods I'm eating, the grease, it's just not good. I gotta eat more fruit, drink more water. Or at least just drink water, you know what I'm saying? Not just, because I drink water every day, but the sodas is not it. They're good, but it's good to the ego, not to the soul. So I gotta stop, bro. Fuck. But anywho, there is beauty if you choose to see it. And damn it, I'm gonna see it. Alright, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Raise your awareness. That is key. It's always been the key. Always. The minute I raised my awareness... You thought I was gonna end the video. Not yet. Hold up. The minute I raised my... And look where I'm standing, bro. I actually really like this spot. Check it. It's a fucking rock. It's like literally my platform. It's perfect. Look at this shit. It's great, right? I know. But the moment I raised my awareness, that's when my reality shifted. When I stopped identifying with anything, that's when my reality shifted. When you're constantly emphasizing on a false identity, you're gonna get that, you know, limiting belief. You're gonna get that, you know, the same reality that doesn't necessarily serve. You want a different reality. Okay, well, remember that you are the awareness flow and the energy flowing through. You don't gotta attach to anything. You just gotta be. Surrender, meaning just let things happen, you know? Let the guidance that there is from the universe, the divine, flow through and just help you. Because there is guidance. It's just the ego always trying to control. Because the ego thinks that it needs this to happen and blah, blah, blah to happen. Otherwise, it's not okay. But it's not true. You're okay. And I'm thirsty as fuck. So, that's just, you know, my 2 cents and shit. Sometimes you gotta fast too. Like I fasted today and up until the point where I just ate a Philly cheesesteak and now I'm feeling like ugh. And as you know, that's pretty greasy. Cheers. You know what's cool? It's aluminum, right? And it's a reusable bottle. Damn, yeah, dude, this is sick. It's still cold because of the aluminum or whatever. So now when I get cold water and refill it, it's going to keep it cold. It's pretty sick. It's like a little mini hydro flask. It's cool. A cheap one at that. It was only $2. Oh, yeah, huh? But I love you guys. As always, namaste, Liddy. And keep on creating your reality and chase your dreams. I'll see you in the next one. I'm a soul, not skin tonight.